All right, as I'm working on my HTML web page, one of the elements is a table. I need to put a table in, and that's one of the more difficult ones. And we need to put images in the table. So let me just briefly show you a few things about a table. If I go to my HTML examples, we looked at the first 5 sections, but I can go further and find table. In fact, I could do a Control F and just put table in there, and it would take me right to it. So here it is right here, HTML tables, and there's a bunch of different things we can learn. I'm just going to take a basic HTML table, and it's going to show me the code, and there's a lot of stuff here that we need to sort out. So what it's doing is it's telling me all the different types of tables. It's giving me a 1 column, 1 row table, a 1 row and 3 columns table, and 3 rows, 3 columns. Since I need 6 pictures in my table, I'm going to take the 3 rows and 3 columns table and just modify it a little bit, because there's 9 there. I only need 6. You only need 6. So let's cut through all the other stuff that it's got and say, okay, HTML tables is the header, and I'm just going to delete that and say see result. Okay, got rid of that. My first table, 1 column, 1 row, opening tag, closing tag. I'm going to delete that. Second table, table, opening tag, closing tag. Delete that. I'm going to get rid of the horizontal rule, so there's no lines going across because I'm picky. Both of them, top and bottom. Oh, and the title. Okay, now I've got a table opening tag, table closing tag. I've got 3 rows. Okay, here's the first row, opening closing tag. Here's the second row, opening closing tag. Third row, opening closing tag. Within those 3 rows, I've got columns. So TR is table row, TD is table column. I guess TC is used for something else. But there's 3 columns within each row. So within this row, that's a row right there, I've got 3 columns, and that's where my numbers are. So I don't need the 3rd column, or 3rd row, I guess. So I'm going to delete that 3rd row. And there we go. There's my table. It's got 6 different positions for all my pictures. I don't want numbers, though. I want an image. So what we need to do now is go back to the image tag, and that was... We can find that in, where was it? Styles? Nope, I think it was the very first one. HTML images under HTML basic. And I can just copy and paste this tag. The image tag is kind of funny. It's just a opening tag is all it is with a bunch of things inside of it. So I'm going to copy that and go back here, get rid of the 100, and paste it right in there. Okay, now we need to know what the image does. The image tag. So it's got image, then source. This is the file name. So if I have a file in my, let's see if I can go back and find it, in my documents, computer tech folder, HTML folder, I've got a few images here. So let's try skier1. So I'm going to rename it. It's got to be perfect, so it's got to be a capital, skier1.jpg within the parentheses. And then alternate text, well, let's just see what this does. So I click on it, there's no image called skier1 that it can find. So it gives the alternate text, which is right here, w3schools.com. So that's what the alternate text does. It shows up if the picture doesn't. So I want to change that to skier picture. And that way, if there's no picture there, which it's not there, and I'll show you how to get it there, it shows up skier picture, the alternate text. And then there's the width and height, which we'll let it be that for now. If we take that away, width and height, like this, then it would just use the default size of your image that you have. So I'm going to get that back. Okay, now that I've got the table that I want, I'm going to copy that from the opening to the closing tag, copy, and then I'm going to go into my code, my HTML, and paste. Now I've got the table right here with 2 rows with 3 columns in each row. I've even got that one image that I copied and pasted in there. So now that I've copied and pasted one, I can do that to all the others and just change the name of the image. It's pretty easy. And so if I've got that skier1 picture in the folder, which I do, it's right there, if I've got it named exactly right, then I can save this and we'll see what picture it is. I don't think it's a skier picture. Go back to the web page and refresh it. And there it is. Oh, it's got a little skier on there, I guess, ski jump on there. So that's my image, and it's in the table. So then I would just have to put all the images in there. And that's how you do the image, that's how you do the table as well. And there's a lot of attributes, a lot of things I could learn about the table. If I go back down to the tables, page here. Lots of things I can do. I could put borders or anything else that I wanted.